promote your video right after you upload it. Okay, so right after your video goes live, you can use the community tab on YouTube, assuming you have access to it, and now they call it the post tab, so I guess they changed the name. But you can use this community tab on YouTube to upload your video, and you can actually get a decent amount of traffic from YouTube to your video right when it uploads. Now, you can do this for your main channel, or if you have other channels, you can actually promote your content on the community tab for those other channels. Now, this is actually especially effective for a brand new channel. Now, you'll notice I actually don't usually do this on my main channel anymore, and that's simply because I have enough people who initially watch the videos, so it doesn't really matter. And if anything, I want to drive people from my main channel to my other stuff. So for instance, my email list, or potentially to buy something. So it doesn't make sense to promote my videos when I'm already getting a massive amount of views. However, if I start another channel, I'm probably going to be using the community tab to promote it. Additionally, if you're friends with a YouTuber, you could ask them to promote your video on their community tab as well. Now, you can also promote videos on other social media platforms, etc. And YouTube loves that. YouTube loves it when you send traffic from other social media platforms to them. Even if it's just a little bit of traffic, they absolutely love that. And they're going to send more impressions out once you do that. And it's especially a good sign if people are watching it right when it gets published. So this is a hack for new channels. It's gonna grow your channel significantly faster if you do this. So just as an example, let's just pretend that this video right here just went live. You would go share, you would copy it right here. Now it does have an actual like create post function, so you can do that as well. But let's just assume you might be sharing it for a different channel, right? So you have a second channel, or you have somebody who's sharing it for you. This is what you do. You'd create post. You would go to the community tab and you're gonna go ahead and paste it. And then you'd go ahead and copy that image. You would drop it here. And then you'd probably want to, edit the preview a little bit, like, 85K per year, something like that. That kind of looks somewhat attractive. And then you would literally just copy the title and put it there. Put the title there. And then you'd maybe say something like new upload, just to make it, people know that, it's new. So it's almost like news, right? New upload, give them a little bit of urgency, and then you would post it. And that's it. You just post it right here and that's it. I'm not gonna do it because this video isn't brand new, but yeah, that's exactly what you do. And this can actually drive a lot of people to your content. Honestly, it's actually like super effective, especially for a brand new channel. So this is a piece of advice that I would highly recommend you do. And I did this exact thing for a long time on my channel. Now, by the way, it used to be that you needed 10,000 subscribers to use the community tab. Then in 2021, they changed it to 500 subscribers. And now you don't actually have to have any subscribers to use the community tab. So you have to be doing this. This is an absolute no-brainer. Now, additionally, my next tip is instead of A/B testing thumbnails, especially when you have a brand new channel, do not A/B test thumbnails. It makes absolutely no sense. If you do want to kind of figure out which thumbnail is more attractive, what you can do is, again, use the community tab to ask people which thumbnail they like the most. So in this example, what you do is you would just use an image poll. You drop one thumbnail here, another thumbnail there, and then you just ask them, you just say, hey, here's the title of the video. Which thumbnail do you like the most? Now that's if you want to make the right thumbnails, because my philosophy on YouTube is all about just choosing the right video ideas. If you choose the right video ideas, everything else doesn't matter that much. You can have a mediocre thumbnail and the video is still gonna do well. So you really don't have to do this, but if you have the time to kind of test out different thumbnails, even if it's just a tiny little test, right? Like let's just say you make your thumbnail and then you just test like yellow text versus white text, right? Even just little tests like that can be super useful. And if you want to do that in a way where it's not going to take like 2 months to get the results back, you can do that using your community tab. All right, the next tip that I always recommend doing right after you upload is to respond to a bunch of comments right when the video posts. And here's the trick. You can respond to comments on that video, but you can also respond to comments on other videos, right? So it can be overwhelming to respond to all the comments. It's literally impossible to respond to all the comments on my main channel, for instance. There's just way too many comments. I would literally be responding all day long. However, if you are going to respond to comments, a really smart time to do it is right when the video uploads. Why? Because all of those people that you're responding to are going to get a notification in the top right corner of the screen. It's going to be a little bell notification and it's going to be red. So they're probably going to see it and they're going to click on it. And it's going to take them to the past video. And then they might respond to you, but then they might check your channel out and be like, oh, he just uploaded a video. And over time, people are going to realize Shane uploads videos at a certain time. And right when he uploads the videos, that's when he likes to respond to comments. So it almost turns your comment section and videos being uploaded into an event. It's almost like it's a social hour, right? So this person uploads at XYZ time, maybe like, 4 o'clock, for instance, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they're always going to be available to chat during those times. So people will actually put that on their calendar and they'll start showing up to your videos right when they go live, almost like it's a show that they're watching. Okay, so right after you upload your video, for the hour after you upload, try to respond to every comment, definitely on that video. But if there's no comments yet on the video, respond to comments on older videos. All right, next thing you should do is have an SEO optimized description. Okay, so this is super easy to do, and I'm literally gonna take you through the process to do this. So you go to ChatGPT, you can use the free version of ChatGPT, it's totally fine. And then you're gonna go to your video, and the video has been uploaded. You're gonna go down to the very bottom of the description, and you're gonna look at show transcript. Then you are going to copy the entire transcript. So you can just do this, copy it. There's also some tools where you can copy it with a click of a button, but you don't need those tools. But yeah, you're gonna copy the entire transcript.